Oi fam, T-Money up in the heezy. Happy Wednesday. Hope everybody's doing spadoinkle. Um, Been a long day. I actually just got back from getting a badass tattoo touch-up. The first tattoo I got 11 years ago was super faded, and it looked weird because I've got all this new shit, and in the middle of it all was a really faded tattoo. So it's awesome looking. I actually have a bandage on it right now, so I can't share it with you guys tonight, but pretty soon I will unleash the beast and show you guys what I got. It's awesome, or what it looks like. It looks really good, so I'm really excited about it. Anyways, two packages to unbox for you guys tonight. One from Diabolikdvd and one from Grindhouse Video Tampa. So let's get into this. This is the Diabolic package that I had mentioned, I think, in my last update. But first we're going to start off with a package from Mike. Most of these films actually in here, unfortunately, I already own. But yikes. Yeah, so I'll be doing some giveaways and stuff like that. Yeah, so I grabbed another copy of Mothra. It's just such a nice release. I needed to own multiple copies because I'm fucking psychotic. And it's beautiful. And I like it. So there's another one of those. Another one of these. Savage Beach. Don't ask me why. Picasso Trigger, which is the other film that I really wanted to grab from the same director, Andy Sidaris. And this sounds like a lot of fun, so yeah, can't wait to check that out. Some good old 80s action. Late 80s action. And then, of course, Silent Hill. Again, I was hoping that I was going to grab a copy that wasn't completely mangled, because my other one is, but it's a little bit like scrunched on the slip, but what are you going to do? It's whatever. So these two will probably be sold a little bit further down the line, so stay tuned. Actually, these three, rather. So yeah, that's ridiculous. 3 out of 4 of the movies I ordered I already had. So let's get into, and you might ask why. The reason is because a lot of times I'll pre-order stuff from those websites forgetting that I had already pre-ordered them from somewhere else, and there's not really any reasonable explanation for it or excuse. It's stupidity. And as I mentioned before, it's not like I have so much money that it doesn't matter. But a lot of times, honestly, I'll end up selling them and breaking even. So it's a little bit extra and a little bit unnecessary extra work I create for myself, I guess. But, you know, it is what it is. It could be worse. All right, so now we're going to get into the Mondo package from Jesse. And I'm really excited for this. Oh boy, so much goodness in this box. Where to begin? Alright, so we're going to start off with a banger. This beautiful Space 1999 box set. Oh man, and it's a hard box. Finally, Scream Factory's doing hard boxes, not cheapy little like soft squeezy boxes. I've never seen this movie, all 48 episodes from both seasons of the sci-fi epic Space 1999. Yeah, this is totally new to me, so I wanted to check it out. I know it's been like fans of this are really excited for this release. This is Shout Factory, not Scream Factory, just an FYI. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, September 1999, a nuclear waste dump on the lunar surface unexpectedly detonates, blasting the moon out of Earth's orbit and taking the inhabitants on Moonbase Alpha on an unbelievable voyage of discovery and adventure. Under the command of John Koenig, played by Martin Landau, the Alphans hurtle through the stars, encountering fantastic worlds and beings in a universe where peril awaits at every turn. Together, Koenig and the Alphans force the ultimate challenge in the farthest reaches of space: survive and find home. Also starring Barbara Bain as Dr. Helena Russell and Barry Morris as Victor Bergman, and Catherine Schell as Maya, Space 1999 is a true classic of science fiction television, Presented here in a deluxe box set with a galaxy's worth of special features, and that fans and newcomers alike will treasure. FYI, Jesse is selling this by far cheaper than anybody else. So go ahead and support, if you want this release, go ahead and support Diabolik and grab it. Save yourself $10 at least. Awesome release. Alright. Next up we have a really cool VHS retro style box set of Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. Love the film, and just a cool release, so I wanted to grab it from Turbine. Turbine's putting out some awesome stuff, doing a lot of retro VHS releases and stuff, but classic, so I wanted to grab this. This is the Blu-ray. It's basically a Blu-ray housed in a clamshell, so it looks like a VHS. Really nice. So usually get like a poster and some other odds and ends there. Now we have 2 media books. Very, very psyched. I had to grab this one just because I'm a huge fan of this movie and I love this vintage throwback cover artwork. It reminds me of the Lucky 13 release of this film on DVD. Just so 80s VHS shit looking, but I love it. I got number 155 out of 222 on this nameless release. Love how they do the holographic number scheme. And just beautiful. So I love that cover artwork. I'm not going to open this. It's for collector purposes. This one I had to grab because I'm very intrigued by this movie. It's from the director of Carcinoma, which I recently purchased, which is a crazy movie about a dude who is like transfixed on this cancerous growth that he has, I think, in his anus or something like that, something weird. And then this one is about the true story, based on the true story of the dude who actually hires another dude to sit down and chop off his dick and eat it together at a dinner table. So, I never claimed to be PG-13, guys. I'm sorry, but that's what this is about. So I'm just being brutally honest. I'm just being honest. Black Lava puts this out. So we shall open it up because I don't own any other copies of this movie, and I probably never will. Just had to grab this one because it's just one that's, if anything, I want to see it. It's intriguing as hell, and it's just, who in their right mind? Well, Hussein probably wasn't in his right mind. Obviously not. Would want to do something like this, but crazy. It's a really nice set. You got a looks like a disc 1 is the movie on Blu-ray, and then disc 2 is the bonus movies. Full uncut. Wow. So yeah, this is Cannibal. The director is German, I believe, and only the Germans do the batshit fucking nasty stuff like this. But just sounds really weird and fucked up, and I want to check it out. So that's Cannibal. The director's name, just in case you're wondering, is Marian Dora. Alright, and we have one more stack of goodies here. Bunch of keep case editions. So let's get right down to business. First up, we have Burning Bright. I wanted to upgrade this because I sold my DVD recently and I saw there's a Blu-ray. Pretty cool movie. It's like a home invasion film, but it takes place. But the invaders are not humans. It's a tiger. I think something along those lines. But Burning Bright, if that makes any sense. Standard UK Region B Blu-ray release. Don't believe this has a Region A Blu-ray. It's from Pinnacle Films. Awesome. And then I grabbed Satanis, which is Mike over at Grindhouse Video Tampa raved about this. Apparently it's 2 films. It's a film and a documentary on Satan worship, I believe. And Satanis, the Devil's Mass, is the unseen and unbelievable expose of Anton Levy, America's favorite leader of the Church of Satan. So it's a biography, or whatever you call it, on the study of the Satan worshippers, the Church of Satan. And then you also get Satan's Children, which is a film from 1975, made by a one-and-done filmmaker in Tampa. Satan's Children is an after-school special from the depths of hell. Literally, Bobby is a troubled teen with problems, After deflecting his father's insults and his stepsister's come-ons, Bobby unknowingly ends up in a gay bar. Before long, he's sexually assaulted by 4 guys in the backseat of a car. With nowhere else to turn, Bobby joins a cult of Satanists to enact his murderous revenge. A truly deranged gut punch. This is a gritty and baffling experience that could have only happened in Florida. This is AGFA, as well as in conjunction with Something Weird Video on Blu-ray. And Mike said this is his favorite release so far from AGFA. AGFA has been pretty hit or miss, I think. Personally, I like what Garage House Pictures has put out more than the AGFA stuff so far, but I still appreciate what they're doing. A lot of really obscure films they're bringing to light. Trying to open this up. I also wanted to give a shout out to Greg Garwood once again, coming through, supporting my channel, and purchasing a stack of Blu-rays from me. So I appreciate you, dude. You're just a super nice guy. And there's something, I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a reason why he purchased them, which is just super cool, and I couldn't turn down that gesture of kind. He's just such a nice guy, good guy. Alright, and this is the reversible cover artwork, which is kind of cool for Satanists, and it looks like it's a 2-disc set. You've got Satan's Children on DVD and Satan's Children on Blu-ray, so it's a Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Very cool. And last, but certainly not least, where did I put you? Sorry guys, I'm confused. I lost my last film. Oh, sorry, I have 2 more things. I lied. So first I have The Last Hurrah for Chivalry and Hand of Death. Brand new release from Eureka. Really, really nice release. A decade before he would change action filmmaking with A Better Tomorrow and The Killer. Sorry, 2 different films, A Better Tomorrow and The Killer. Director John Woo was directing martial arts films for the biggest studios in Hong Kong, Shaw Brothers and Golden Harvest. Under the mentorship of the great Chang Chi, Woo began to develop his signature style, films that featured slick, stylish, and often violent choreography, with dramatic plots that revolved around brotherhood, honor, and redemption. In The Last Hurrah for Chivalry, 2 killers agree to help a man exact revenge upon a kung fu master. Woo's first cinematic masterpiece, Last Hurrah for Chivalry, is a dark and violent revenge film featuring lightning-fast swordplay and stylish cinematography. The second film on this set is In Hand of Death, In this film, a young Shaolin monk must train to defeat a dangerous Manchu warlord who is intent on wiping out the Shaolin once and for all. Featuring early performances from Jackie Chan and Sammy Hung. Both also handled the film's Hand of Death is an exquisitely stylish example of Hong Kong filmmaking. I'm sorry, of Kung Fu filmmaking. So, awesome. Slipcover. Beautiful release as always. You get, I'll open this up. Trying, guys. It's stubborn. Very stubborn. There we go. I really like Eureka. I think they're a great company. Really nice releases. So you get that slipcover, and then you get some different. It's the same cover artwork, but there is reversible as well, which I will show you guys. Very cool. You get a booklet, 3 discs on a swing tray. Very cool reversible cover artwork as well. This is for Hand of Death. So that way I can display both. And inside you get 2 discs and a booklet. So super nice. Looks like Hand of Death. So each film is on its own disc, as it should be. So that's really cool. Really nice release. These are selling pretty quickly on Diabolik's website. So if you want to grab one with a slip, I would say get on it. And last but certainly not least, the classic Weird Science finally makes its way to Blu-ray from Arrow Video. It does have another US Blu-ray, I believe, but I wanted to wait and hold off for this one because it's a great film and it deserves a great release. And I opted to go with the standard edition because I love Arrow slipcover releases, and I'm not the biggest steelbook guy, to be perfectly honest. So I like the Arrow slipcover releases. I love, like, I don't know, the texture on them is just so sexy. But there it is. And you get reversible cover artwork, of course, a nice thick booklet, and the original cover artwork, I think the theatrical or the original promo artwork for the film. Awesome. And I dig the newly commissioned artwork as well. And you get a nice thick booklet with the first pressing, so if you care to have a booklet. Someday, guys, these releases with the booklets are going to be worth money, so I would definitely say it's worth investing if you can, and grabbing them sooner or later. I'm not going to go into details about this film. I think everybody's seen it. It's great. So, awesome. Weird Science, chock full of special features. Go ahead and pause that if you care to look. Alright, and that's it. It's been a long day, so I am going to call it a night and relax now. So thanks for watching as always. Love you guys. See you soon. Peace.